With the spring weather, of course, also comes spring cleaning. Keith Kaiser's doing that today, learning how to organize and declutter. Keith?
I need to declutter some of these clothes, I think. There you go. Okay. And what we're talking about is organizing with containers, maybe even Ziploc bags. And what do you do with the clothes that you don't want anymore? We'll tell you more coming up on Fox in the Morning.
So much about her is because she picked up.
The late comic George Carlin did a whole routine on a place for your stuff. You know, people need a place for their stuff. And this is what Keith Kaiser is dealing with today. How to find the right place for all your stuff, of which you probably have too much.
Right. Unfortunately, it's my kitchen counter. It doesn't need to be there. Keith's trying to help us get organized this morning.
And that's the biggest thing that Tracy Utter from Utterly Organized has said this morning is the less stuff you had, the easier it is to organize.
Very true.
And so that goes with clothes too, right?
Absolutely. Everything in your home.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Everything you might have too much of. But when you finally narrow it down, you get rid of that stuff, you can organize it with containers like this. And this is a simple way of doing things for like kids crafts.
Yes, kids use these items. So smaller kids, you may not want them to be using the markers. So keep those separated from things that they can use. So this is nicely marked markers, so the kids can keep
Easy to grab that.
Yes, they can keep things in there and put them away.
It always has a place to go, and then maybe the sharper objects, scissors and things, keeping those separate.
That's right. And if you have smaller kids who are learning to read, then the labels are good to help that process.
And then right here, there's some scrapbooking. People do scrapbooking, and they got things everywhere. This is a way to organize it.
And if you want to, scrapbooking takes a lot of creativity, and you hate to be disorganized when you're trying to be creative. So using containers like this is the paper used in scrapbooks. This is a nice way you can see all the colors and grab what you need when you need it.
Like that, and the beads there, if you do some beading, crafts like that, keeping those organized.
So you get the color and the shape that you want when you want it.
Some great ideas there.
Same with these.
And that too. And we're talking about clothes too. We've organized these, and that was your suggestion. Put them in piles of like clothing, and then you can go through them.
So the homeowner now can easily pick through this stack and say, I want these, but all of those are going to go to the giveaway.
Put them in a giveaway box. And so when you're organizing things, you have a giveaway box out in the open so you can do that too. And then real quickly, we got Lisa here putting away things in a shelving area. You've designated an area to put things.
And in this case, the Barbies, we've just thrown them in there. There's no need to really get them detailed separated, because the child can just pull the container out and put it all back in.
Put it all in one place.
And that helps with maintenance.
Now, with more thinking, maybe Legos, you might want to organize them with a Ziploc bag.
That's right. This homeowner has decided to keep the kits in the boxes. So you want to keep in Ziploc baggies all the little pieces, because if you just throw it down in the box, they could get lost.
And then, of course, you got a box with a hole in it, that starts to fall out there. Some great organizing ideas here. We're still on our way to putting the finishing touches on this basement here, and we'll have some more ideas for you, and ideas about maintaining. I think that's one of the biggest keys.
Yes, it is.
After you organize, you got to maintain it, and that's a key. So Barry and Candace, we still got things to do. Shannon and Lisa, let's go. Let's go.
That's why everybody has to be involved, because typically the person who organizes all the junk
picks somebody else's
up all
junk
the rest of the junk that nobody else puts away because they didn't organize it. Got to get everybody involved.
Keep an eye on your stuff there.
Yeah.
7:20. Spring weather, of course, comes spring cleaning.
Yuck. Keith Kaiser is learning the easy ways to organize and declutter your home. Keith, really? Is it easy?
It's easy once you start getting to it. I mean, that's the biggest thing, is start doing it, and a little bit at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself, because people get overwhelmed and they stop altogether.
They quit. They just freeze.
Right back in here is a little secret. Tracy Utter with Utterly Organized. You come on this side and open that closet up. Because this is an idea of what you can do with your closet space.
Right. All those blankets that hang around with the kids all over the basement never seem to have a home. So this is great. Even this looks pretty nice right now, but even if the kids just stuff it in here, at least it'll be in the closet with the door shut, and you know where to find your blankets.
You know, because it's all organized by blankets and pillows. You know it's in that closet if you need to go find it.
And that the kids can come get it and they can put it back. It's not all up to me.
Great idea of organizing that way, and we're going to show you how to maintain. After you organize it, after you've done all the work, how to maintain it and how to keep that spirit up, coming up on Fox in the Morning.